for to come back at you with another live stream. See what I can do on Euro today. Haven't been out here in a while. Let's see, trying to go to my trucks. This truck. How long gonna be on here? I'm not gonna be on there as long as I was on last time, so. Critiques of being. I don't know why. Why it's not this right. That's it. Can't, sometimes I don't always get things the way I want it. Let's see if I can straighten this out real quick. It's always a mishap. Let's see what else. Can't get. Thought I had it together and still ain't got it together. Try to go. Still not in the right area. Oh boy. Still ain't got it together yet. Still not. Okay, because it's probably used to the triple monitor setup. That's probably why. And isn't clicking right now. It's too early in the morning. Technically doing a live stream anyway. That's mainly the issue. Let's go out of here for a minute, if y'all don't mind. Took me a minute to kind of get this thing to right, and I still ain't got it the way I want it. It's getting to be irritating now. Okay, maybe I got it this time. No. I think I might have it this time. I'm trying to see. It looks like it's coming together a little bit. Y'all bear with me a little bit. Told you I'm not no expert, but doing what I can. Let's see, I think I got it. Let's see. Alright, let's see if we can put the game back in.
arose out of South Africa and really is credited with fathering a new style of jazz, township jazz, African jazz. And for me was hugely influential in as much as he managed to encapsulate his identity in the music that he played, and also transformed the perceptions of a country around the world, really forever.
I'm gonna have to just cut that off, because, like I said, doomed. Can't run nothing. You know, they don't want you doing nothing. Guess it'll be a quiet run, because evidently they don't want me to doing anything here, so whatever. Always forget something, and that's what irks me the most. You know, everybody out to get you. Sad. I'm gonna do a escort run, and I ain't gonna be on here long, because I already was on the did a live stream already for 6 hours. That's long enough. Technically, that was enough content for a whole week. You know, whole week. I didn't even see my bill at the end of the day. You know, anytime I run this stuff, it costs me money. And I'm sure anyone that has a YouTube channel can vouch for that. You know, it's not just a, you know, just should be an external contract. And some of the stuff I did, this is because I got uh, a few box trucks in here. One box truck and what else do I have? I think a tanker set up. Straight truck, so yeah, got a straight truck in here somewhere. Yeah, that's okay. Still too far away. Need to be going. Man, that's a long way. That's 15 hours. That's half the live stream. I mean, that's just too much. You know, I don't have that kind of time to be on the game all day. I really don't. I'm sorry. Be nice, but I just don't have it. Okay, that expires in an hour. I don't even know. I really don't know. I wanted to do a special run, the escort run, but can't even get an escort run afterwards. Yeah, it's crazy. Get nothing done. Hmm. Like this much. I don't want to, you know, cause conflict. My my subs, but let's see. I wanted to do. I know what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna see if I can transport, but I mean, I ain't even all this. I ain't even did it yet. Like I said, I don't have time, man. Just don't have the time. I have to juggle time. Best way I know. Game ain't giving me no slack at all. I just think I'm supposed to be sitting up on this game all day. Let's see. I don't know. I really don't know. I was gonna do that, but that's too far away. This is where I'm at, so that's too far away. I mean, and it's crazy how there's no other runs around in the area. How sickening is that? Okay, let me see. Where's the other run at? Might have to see if I can teleport. That's might be the only way I can get over there. I'm not driving. It's too far away from me. And you're already how you going through hula hoops. Be on the game for eight hours. You know how long it took me to get those couple runs in ATS. I think I did about 3 runs, and that was in the space of 6 hours. And then I had a unfortunate mishap. We've been having a lot of weather changes here, so had a visitor at the door, so I had to have that. I had to take care of that. So that's why I was kind of away from the screen for a minute. Other than that, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Try to do my best I can. Do have the Elgato. I gotta hook my Elgato back up. Yeah, gotta hook my Elgato back up. get some cords, and somebody is supposed to, buddy of mine supposed to give me some cords. I gotta get an adapter, so because what the Elgato does, it takes over one of your screens. So I like the triple monitor setup. And I might set it mine like Mark. I'm trying to set mine up like Mark Armstrong. How you guys is set up where I want to, but I don't have enough. Might have to get me a GoPro and hook it up to the have it hooked up somehow. I had to figure things out, which is costly if I do decide to go that way. Okay, let's see if I can get this. Let's see if I can teleport. It's just too far away. I don't have time to be driving 15 hours. Yeah, I do have it. Okay. I want to upgrade anyway. I want to upgrade this garage. You can see I'm behind a lot of stuff. Still got people I ain't bought, paid for, and I ain't hired, and trucks I ain't bought. I don't have time to be sitting here. Get it in while I can. Little time I do have. Okay, let me see if I can quick travel. And maybe even see how far I got to go from there. So I think we about at least half an hour in the stream already. traffic was stopping, so maybe they are eventually. Should be going up. Let me find out what the heck is going on here. Somebody just messaged me. That's why I said sometimes, I mean, you can get with me. You can get to me. Find out what's going on here. Yeah, it's up and running because I'm looking at it myself. So I don't know what the deal is. Oh, caught up. Okay. Can't hear. Can't hear. Not sure if you saw or replied. Okay. Okay. All right. And that's all I'm looking for. When I do a video, I'm always looking for input. If you never tell me what's going on, I don't know when to critique some things. All right, thank you, Shiny Star, for 967. Also, give a shout out to him. Also, he's got some nice content going on over there. Support your YouTubers. They're trying to start out. The ones that feel like they ain't got too many subscribers. 9 out of 10. Why? Because they're starting out. They're working hard. So, okay, so he said, do you have your YouTube caught up? Yeah, it's caught up as far as I can see according to my phone. Let's see. Yeah, it's caught up as far as I can see. I don't know. It should be caught up. Okay, somebody else is talking. Okay, okay. How you doing, Joshua? Welcome to McDavid. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you very much. Don't hesitate to give a like and also subscribe to the channel. How you doing, Robert Cassius? I mean, I'm bad with the names. Not, you can't, you know. So, okay, all right, okay, okay. You said my mic is low. Okay, I know I'm gonna have to figure out why they don't have a lock on here for you to be able to lock. Because I noticed when I run my OBS and you can kind of see that I can move. Let me see what's going on here. Bring my mic up a little bit more. I don't want to have it too. Bring this down a little bit. Might have to turn my gain back up again. I know I was hearing like some feedback or something where it's like some background noise. I didn't like that. It was like it was the filter. Let me see. Where is that at? Filters. Okay. Okay, maybe my noise suppression is up. I had to turn that off. Okay, I bring the gain up a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, thanks Shining Star for alright. That's good stuff. That's what it's about. And I will return the favor also when I get a time. And let's see, I think he's talking to me again to find out what's going on. Here. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Alright. Let me find out. See now. See the mic is low. Okay, the game is way loud over the mic. See, I got you. See, that's why I like to have different separate monitors going at the same time, because I'm able to move stuff around. I got everything pretty much on one screen, which I don't like. It's just like I'm caught it up. So let's see what we can do with fixing that. Probably. Okay. All right, I'm gonna bring the sound down just a little bit on the truck. Okay. And hopefully that will help. I'm going to send a link to my Discord, and you can be able to communicate with me there also. Let's see. I can't even look at this. Hold on. I see them like I'm. Okay. Okay. All right. Appreciate that, Shining Star. That's all I'm looking for. I'm always looking for feedback, man. It's just like somebody was telling me, oh yeah, right, your your resolution is crappy. I'm like, oh, thanks. I mean, give me something. I mean, tell me something. I mean, I don't know. I can't see, even though I try to see, myself. So, yeah. Um, Also, my buddy Dog is 5150. Also, give him a shout out. Also, he's on Farming Sim 2017. If you want to check him out, also, just like I said, support your smaller people in the community to help them bring their channel up. I'm gonna send a like, I mean not a like, a link to my Discord that kind of help for those that be able to talk to me. Also, let me see if I can go in here and try to get this thing. Okay, we generate a link. Okay, and I'm gonna drop it right into the into the into the chat. Okay. All right. See, I gotta move stuff over, and that's what I like about the monitors. Because now, I mean, can you see? I have the monitors now. I'm out of one monitor because the stream don't be right. It's technically it's supposed to be set up at 3072 by 768, which I gotta figure out why I haven't connected that. Oh, also, welcome to the channel, Toy. Thank you very much. Don't hesitate to subscribe. send me a nice little like if you don't mind. Here is my Discord link. You should be able to reach me there. I'm about to actually go there to make sure it's actually on, so I can communicate that way also. I'm not going to be on here too long, trying not to be on here too long, because I still have to get rest so I can get ready for the night. So let's see where I'm at. Okay, I'm already up and running in the channel, so I will be under ATS /ETS2 if you want to talk to me that way. Because a lot of times I don't have time to look back over to the screen. That's why I have my phone up and running also, trying to see exactly and I'm pretty much measuring the way the channel is going anyway from a distance. And normally I have my tablet and I have my phone actually doing some things so I can be able to see. Yeah. Okay, now I'm about to get back into the game now. See, normally if I have my triple monitors up, then I can move things around. And I can't move things around. I got everything like stacked on top of each other. Yeah, but thanks a lot, Shining Star, for giving me a shout out. You know, via text chat off the Steam. So, all right, let's get this run. All right, and then my escorts are waiting on me. Alright, that's good stuff, Joshua. Alright, let me find out what's going on. I think my live stream went out some form or fashion. I gotta find out what's going on, or it just may be fooling me. Okay, I'm still running. See, that's why I have to have it up also myself. Okay, we good. Okay, that's why oh, snap, about to break my truck. Oh. I put the brakes on. Man, that was sick. Woo, almost towed the truck up. Trying to. Okay, let me find out why I can't. Yeah, you can't hear me. Hold on a minute. Yeah, you have to, let me see. Let me make sure that my mic is together on that. Hold on a minute. Like I'm juggling everything all at once. Oh, I don't want to go there. Find out. Let me see. And I might have to see. Okay. All right. I see you. Okay, my mic isn't on something. Find out what's going on. All right. Even only my push to talk will work. All right, let me try to. All right, can you hear me, Shining Star? I seen you respond, so I don't know. I mean, you know how to use it. If you can hear me, I don't know if you can hear me. You have to set it up on your mic and everything. check mine out to make sure everything is good.
Hello, 1 2.
All right, I hear you loud and clear, sir. Loud and
I
clear.
had to close up. I had my OBS up and I wasn't streaming, but it must have not went through. But I saw my mic lighting up on OBS.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still trying to. I'm trying to juggle everything. That's why I got my webcam up so you can see what I'm doing and now. So that's why I like the triple monitors, because I'm able to move stuff over to the sides and out the way. And now I'm kind of struggling a little bit in this one little area.
Yeah, I got 3 monitors too, but not set up next to each other to, do, stereo vision or whatever it is.
Yeah, well, I like the triple monitor setup, just like how Mark has it. But what I might end up doing, I might get a video recorder and try to put it like behind me or something like that.
So they have a special arm that I put my third upper one up on mounted on a little arm above the monitors.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, I got my thing set up on push to talk, so I'm gonna see if I can actually leave it open so I can kind of concentrate. I almost towed the truck up trying to look and make sure everything is going, is up to speed. So.
Yeah, what I've seen other streamers like Phelan Draven I watch, she puts it on like voice activity rather than push to talk, so you can just focus on driving.
Right, that's what I'm gonna set up now. So. Let me see if I can make sure it's together. Hold on a minute. Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't know why. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I gotta find out why that feature isn't working. For some reason, it's not working for me. I see it actually activating, but it's not actually responding. I can't hear you. I'm just gonna go on ahead and do the voice activity again, and I'm just gonna leave it on. Gotta get back into the stream. All right.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I had opened up had it on voice activity, and then I think I still got it on there now. Let me go back in here.
I'm not hearing you now. I heard it on the stream, but not here.
Okay, let me find out what's going on again.
Oh, I think I know what it is. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Don't do automatic, whatever it is, that slider, turn it off.
Okay. That one? Is that it?
Auto input sensitivity or something,
okay.
Turn that slider off. Click it.
Okay, it's off.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. I just can't hear you. I can hear you, but I don't know if you can hear me through the voice activity, but I did turn it.
No, I can.
Okay. Yeah, I got the push to talk button on now, so I'm gonna go right back to the voice activity.
The voice activity has a little check mark, or like intensity or whatever. Turn that slider off.
Okay. All right. All right. Can you hear me?
intensity or something or other is automatic intensity.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, all right, that's okay. I had it going the wrong way. Okay, so green is actually like it's off or whatever, and then I see it in the orange now. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. See, I told you. I mean, I'm trying to get it. You know, we trying to get it.
We're both learning.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it's about. As long as you're open to learn. I mean, it's too much not to learn. So, you know.
It's my first time using Discord. I've used to like TeamSpeak or Benchero.
Yeah. I mean, well, I had a couple a couple of my buddies. There's a gentleman by the name of Cappy. He hit me up to Discord, and then I just decided to make my own channel. But I'm able to get on his channel if I have to. He likes ETS too, so don't hesitate to subscribe to his. I know he'd be on Steam, you know, on the Steam thing. But technically, how you reach him normally on Discord. I'll probably have to send you see if I can. Well, you can find him. It's not hard to find. Cappy Ironside. Yeah, and he likes ETS. I'm still learning ETS. Well, now since they have done more for ETS. I'm trying to grow into ETS. You know, so it's okay. But I mean, it's just me continuing to keep my learning curve. You know.
Right.
I'm about to get this one. I know my escorts are like trying to figure out what's going on. They sitting at the end of the road.
I play all sorts of games. Lately we've got starting to get into the Sims stuff like that. I mean, I played the old traditional Sims, but I mean, like starting out trucking and farming and watching. But I play all kinds of other games too, and MMOs in the past, and ran a guild.
Okay. Well, I try to get in as much leisure time as I can, you know, because normally I'm in the bed, man. It's just, you know, it's just trying to juggle everything and not, you know, normally I take a whole week off just to kind of get back rested up and trying to keep myself coherent, you know.
Yeah. So. I used to stream years ago and all kinds of stuff, and then I had bad internet and transition of living place and whatnot, and then I got inspired again watching a couple streamers like Phelan Day of Draven and Mark Armstrong.
Oh, yeah, Mark Armstrong has a nice little thing he's doing. That's great. Yeah.
It grew substantially from where it looks. So.
Right. And you know, I'm sort of proud of him. He's not using, you know, little things like, you know, life, whatever we deal with as a crutch. You know, he continue to live life the fullest. That's it. That's all you can do, you know.
Well, I was actually shocked, and I didn't catch it until the second time, and he actually popped on watching my stream. I started streaming again before he actually started streaming. I'm like, wait a minute, I know who you are.
Wow.
I got tired of people asking me, why are you strapped in? And I'm like, you know.
Yeah, I never really...
I didn't think of anything of it. I thought, well, he's cool. He's just role-playing, sitting in a chair.
Right,
you know?
Me too. Yeah, I didn't even really... It didn't never dawn on me either, but I have my sister-in-law actually has she has epilepsy, so she's gotten a little bit older where she can control, and when her kids, she has kids, and even her kids even know what to do, you know. And I mean, I grew up around it, just we being teenagers and whatnot, and you know, learning and understanding how things go, you know, how you know. Because I have vitiligo, so you know. But outside of that, being 41, they thought I had syncope, you know, vascular So, I mean, I did a lot of work and not really take, you know, to heart of my health, and you know, because you can work and you can, you know, whatever, work is work, you know, even if you're behind the screens. You know, you have to kind of be careful, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got up. I was at work one day, And I mean, it was early in the morning. It was like about 7 o'clock, getting ready for this little because I used to park cars, and I'm still connected to the parking industry. Been doing that for like 14 years. But what I did was I got up, and that was it. I mean, once I actually hit the ground, I got right back up, and it was like nothing happened. But something happened. So when I got up, my glasses was broke. I had a laceration on my face, and yeah, it's interesting. And then me being a CDL driver by trade, I may not drive the heavy trucks, but I'm hauling passengers. So, but the doctor had actually said that it was a form of syncope, but what it might have because of I just have to stay hydrated.
Yeah.
And now you got the flu, and then you got people are not getting proper rest like they supposed to, eating right. Oh, it's a lot of things that can be going on with you. You got to kind of be careful. We're not getting any younger.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah, last October I just turned 50.
Wow. Yeah, the gentleman by the name of Cappy, he actually, he's about 47, and he's a trucker. I mean, he's from Canada. He's a Canadian trucker. Been driving ever since he was 19 years old. Him and his dad did a lot of runs, and next, I mean, haven't heard from him for a minute, and then all of a sudden, he had a couple of situations where he had to have surgery. Brain surgery and stuff like that, because what he had, I forget what he said he had, but it wasn't seizures, but it was like what was it? I forgot. My mind ain't on that right now. But I didn't know that. I haven't heard from him in a month, and I'm like, where you been, Cappy? Man, I've been in the hospital. I was streaming or doing whatever, and he ended up grabbing onto the steering wheel and breaking the steering wheel, and it could have been if someone wouldn't have been there at his aid, it would have been bad, So now he has to kind of be careful and watch, be monitored, and he's used to working all the time. I mean, he's not used to. He's retired, not used to anybody taking care of him, and that, you just have to be careful, man. It's just, Yeah, but I wasn't really planning on. I like the feature that they actually came up with, where now the game actually saved itself. That's a nice little feature, and
well, it's been doing it. I don't know how long now, but since I've been playing it, I don't know how many years now. Yeah.
Well, I notice now it says saving in the background now. So at first, because I used to be scared to not save it real quick, because I know something gonna go wrong, or or the game's gonna crash, or it's gonna be some conflict or whatever. So
yeah,
but I got a few mods in the game. That's why you kind of hear the jailbreak sounding like that. I'm always trying to change some things up, man. It's just
I like to have a Mercedes. I have an open pipe mod, and then I run like that ghost mod on Scadia one time.
Right.
And somebody responded to my stream one time using it, and then, man, that sounds god awful. And it's like, because in Europe, a lot of those trucks, that's why the American truck or Euro truck is the trucks are sounding quiet inside the cab, because that's what it is. Over
there. Yeah, but my fellow streamer, Doggish 5150, he's from I think Mesquite, Texas, and he actually helped me out with the Discord, because once I got into Discord, I'm like, why I keep hearing all this feedback from other streamers, other people that talking and whatnot, or the computer was like talking for me. I was like, this is irritating. I kept hearing this through my stream, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? And come to find out I had the thing open. I'm like, okay, And we live and we learn, you know. But it was so irritating. I'm like, what the heck is all of that? I mean, you know.
Yeah, I was like recording a clip and I had some kind of echo stuck on. I was like, and some reason it was echoing on my channel. And I'm like, I'm not even broadcasting. I'm just recording
right.
from OBS and straight to my hard drive.
Right. Yeah, I just, you know, we just got a update because as soon as I got started, I had to, So, and then, you know, last night I didn't even get my webcam up because I had forgot how, you know, to straighten it out. You know, mine be everywhere, so you know, I got 5 kids, and I mean, normally it's a lively house, but they all in school other than my youngest baby, so. You know, just
I'm having issues with Windows trying to the past update, and it's a big, huge security update, and especially you got to do your motherboards. Roommate was telling me about, and my computer's not been update for a while, and I've been like thinking around with it before I started doing my thing when I wanted to stream and play games. I got to do some other testing and figure out, you know, researching it going to update, and because there's like a serious thing going on to where, you know, you get a serious security threat with, especially the i7 and whatnot. They can hack into your kernel and get your, you know, a lot of your saved stuff, like, you know, passwords and websites you browse, and if you go to bank online, whatever.
Okay.
The code's not out there yet. He says, thank God for, you know, for hackers, but once somebody gets a hold of that, that's why they're patching Windows and motherboard updates, BIOS updates.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up to date on that, a lot of that, because when it comes down to identity theft and stuff like that, that's pretty much something that I'm into when it comes down to protection in regards to that.
Well, he was telling me this thing, if it goes out and people aren't patched, they're in trouble. Even your antiviruses and firewalls and whatever won't help you. And I'm like, I'm panicking because I'm like, my motherboard, I have the current update since 2014. It's like, you better come up with an update, because that might be the issue where I can't update Windows, you know? I have no problems updating Windows 10 ever since until the last recent 107.9, I think it is, last Windows update.
Yeah, another gentleman by the name of Hog Bomber. I'm gonna send you a link to. I'm gonna see if I can actually get them. I mean, if you're really into ETS, because they do a lot of multiplayer. You know, I try to get it in while I can, but they have a little bit more time than I have. You know.
Yeah, I just started getting into multiplayer. Actually, right on my stream when I started. I think it was after yours, the other one that I watched, and also the group. Yes.
Yeah, and then ATS just updated 1.3, 3.0. So I think when I was doing one video, everything started breaking. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, it's time to get off it. And technically, that was pretty much the end of my stream anyway, because I was already 6 hours in, you know, which was too long already.
I haven't tried. Yeah, I haven't tried with my other yet. It might have updated, but because I was doing Truckers MP earlier, so I haven't checked my main mod yet. I might have to do some updates.
Yeah.
I like the minimal advisor. Don't have that big clunky thing on the lower right.
Right. Yeah, I normally use that.
You can still bring up that GPS though, but it's just all the stats are layered down one row going across.
Right.
The bottom.
I actually use that mod before too. I might probably use it after a while. You know, it's just I mean, as soon as I start getting all crazy with the mods, then things start breaking. So I just try to slow myself down.
Yeah, well, that one's nice. The workshop ones, they get updated right away. You know, after the other like Jazzycat ones. You know, if you have those traffic mods, Jazzycat, you have to go with externally to get it to update. And wait for the update. Or like promos, you got to go wait there, get their updates.
Oh, man, I'm about to crash into the back of the darn freaking escort truck.
Oh, waiting for the guy behind. The last one.
It's okay, but I just. Okay, he's switching lanes. Okay. I normally have my retarder set anyway, you know, at least on 1 notch, so I can kind of. But it's nice that we got some escorts now. You know, we now I think they said ATS said that we have some things going on. We'll see what they're talking about. You know, but they're a little bit slow. That's the thing. How much time do you think we have?
Well, here's the deal. You know, I remember listening to that one streamer telling me about Panda or Draven, who's like saying, well, ETS, whatever ETS 2 gets, American trucks should get. Well, look at you got the decorations inside your cabin, right?
Right.
And ETS 2, but American truck you don't. But, however, you can go, Cecil's, you can actually now do the default trucks in American truck, decorate your cabin inside and passenger and whatnot.
Right.
Without the DLC like you have to have in Euro Truck, though. Cabin accessories DLC and ETS too, but they don't have an American truck.
Right.
Like people are modding the trucks and whatnot.
Right. I wonder when they're gonna actually give us some ATS, some more different chassis configurations, you know, outside of what they already have. You know, they already have the 6x4, but you still got the mid lift and all. I mean, like you're gonna put to give us the 8x4 and the 8x6 setup, which is, you know, there's nothing wrong with giving it to us, you know. Just a click of the mouse, I always say. So, you know, I always say, give the people what they want. You'd be surprised what they'll do. You know. There's a lot of traffic out here. I got an hour to go on here, according to this. So.
Oh yeah.
Once I'm done, well, I work nights, so you know I need all the sleep I can get, especially being behind the wheel, because I have a lot of folks that really are hazards once they get in the bus, you know, because I drive a 25 passenger bus, you know, shuttle bus,
okay.
But I have Class B with air brakes, so you know.
Yeah.
But you know,
I work nights graveyard now with a grocery store called QFC.
Okay.
They're owned by Kroger. I don't know if there's any back east or where you're at, but
yeah, there was a Kroger when we used to go to Detroit. We used to see Kroger. You know, a lot of things have dying out, man, so fast. You know, I think they just
they're still going, and they own QSC, they own Fred Meyer's, they're out here west.
Okay.
QSC, they bought them out, and then they bought Fred Meyer's, so Kroger did.
Okay.
They own quite a few other different businesses and whatnot.
Change the camera angle a little bit. I'm going to try to work with the camera angles a little bit more, since I'm at a lower speed.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw on the Mark Armstrong's game group, but I snipped a little clip of my video, and I stumbled on saying Mark's name.
Mm-hmm.
I went Mark. I started going marking game strong. I'm like, and then I kept calling marking game Armstrong for a while there. I'm like, whoops.
nice. We have the groups that are out, and you know, I'm always posting something. I try to post something that kind of help individuals to see, uh, you know, what it's really all about. I mean, you know, because a lot of them want to get into trucking or they inspire, but it's a lot of work, man. It's just, you know, you got to pay attention to everything, man. It's just, you know, even though I'm on a private property, you know, I deal with a lot of blind spots. You know, once the person gets off the bus, then they're a different person. They become a threat as soon as they get into their car because they don't respect the drivers, man. It's just so funny. You know, if everybody respect each other, you know, things would get a little bit better. But you know, and I mean, they work some crazy hours because a lot of the hours they work, I couldn't do it. You know, they wouldn't even allow you to do it in a truck. You know, I'm working 13 hours, then I got to come back in 3 hours to come back and do another 12 and all that other crazy stuff. It's not gonna work. Can't do that in the truck. Can't even do that on my, you know, what I do. Because even though we don't, you know, that 11 up and 8 down, you know, goes for drivers. Oh, I'm a firm believer, even though I'm on private property, you know. You're not gonna have me out and about, you know. Now I'll be up, you know, and I may get up, you know, do what I'm doing, or may watch some TV or whatever, you know, or enjoy family, whatever. But you're not gonna have me, you know, at the job like that, you know.
Right.
I can't do it, you know. And then I did it, you know. I've worked. It was a time I worked 17 hours for 3 years. I'm talking about 2 driving jobs. You know, I don't know how I did it. You know, and then I almost lost my license trying to do it. And I mean, this is about the second time when I thought I had sucker P, or they thought I had sucker P, because I had to I think in March 6th is when my DOT expires, so I have to go through, you know, the politics, because in Ohio, you know, they don't play, you know. I'm not sure about any other state, but I know Ohio is one state that does not play when it comes down to DOT. So, and then for a long time I had 2 years. Now it's down to 1 year because of the little mishap. So that's why, you know, go and get checked out. And then the most craziest thing was, like, the first of the year I had went to went to go and see my primary doctor for to get my yearly checkup, you know. And I've been doing that since I was 35 years old, you know. So the wife would put the appointment together, and then I would go on ahead and go in. You know, it was no problem, whatever. You know, hernia, checking for hernias, checking for this, checking for that, because they're gonna do that there more so than they would do if you have a third party going for your DOT certification anyway. You know, they're gonna check you for drugs and test you for alcohol and stuff like that. But, you know, they're gonna, you know, when you go to the actual doctor, they're gonna do a lot more than what DOT gonna do. So, March 25th was when I had the incident, you know, and it was so crazy, you know. But what happened was I got up, my blood pressure had dropped, and that was it. You know, I was out, you know, and didn't know I was out.
Damn.
So, yeah. So it's just, as we get up, you have to just be careful. Like we're sitting at the computer screen, you know, so many hours, or we sitting in a truck and we were driving a truck, you know, and plus I was doing weight training too. So I was weight training, body sculpting, weight training, and I was trying to work this job and trying to do whatever else I need to do, and you know, so funny. So
yeah. What's up?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
Welcome. Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I've been around. Yeah, just trying to balance everything out. That sound like Hawk Bomber. Is that Hawk
Yep.
Bomber? What's going on, man?
Oh, not a whole lot.
I figured you'll find me. You, you know, I ain't too far away. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get some content in, you know. And I think I seen you and Cabby. You were doing spin tires. I had did spin tires a couple times, and then I was tired. You know, I think I might have did a lot in that day. So I was like, I gotta go to bed. You know. So try to get as much as I can in. I haven't been on ETS 2 in a while, man. It's just.
Yeah, I pop in ETS every once in a while.
Yeah.
Usually gets a little chaotic on the busy server depending on where you go. But if you go to Italy or Scandinavia, generally good drivers.
Right. I had did the gift runs because I wanted the little benefits from it. So I went on ahead and did it. I think one of the runs, I was in the server. Somebody caught themselves bumping my trailer, and luckily I wasn't recording. You know, I would have got them because, I mean, now I'm gonna try to really have a habit of, because that's why I'm trying to get into OBS, try to get things together, and my shadow play. I think I gotta figure out what's up with my shadow play, and then I got the Elgato, so I'm gonna try to bring that back up, that software up. But I'm gonna start doing, when I do a lot of streaming, especially online, or I'm definitely gonna be recording a lot of stuff, you know, just to catch people that want to play games and not be serious in the game, you know, 'cause I don't have time for it, you know. I'm already got enough stress. I don't need you stressing me out on the game, you know.
Well, for multiplayer, they added in a new system for the admins.
Okay.
When you click on somebody and you report them, the server records a clip.
Wow. Okay.
A minute before and a minute after.
That's cool.
Okay, that's cool. That's real good. That's like, because we had those on our buses.
They get like 20 to 30,000 reports a day, and there's like 30 admins.
Wow.
And a good 30% of those reports are bullshit.
Yeah.
So it takes some time to get to them, and sometimes they just can't.
Yeah. But just like I said, I mean, after a while, you know, gonna be a time you're gonna be playing, and or you want to be serious, and then you won't be able to get on here. It's just, you know, outside of anything else. So, you know, I always try to do what I can do and be on my best behavior as much as I know, you know. And that's mutual respect, you know. But no, people don't understand. They don't really understand. But you'll learn.
If it's kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most of the trolls anyway are kids.
Yeah.
From Turkey, Romania, and Russia.
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah, just like I said, they'll learn too after a while. Because I always say you're not gonna get away.
It's actually kind of cool. Even though I was trial and error, I was trying to get my computer going with the Windows update, and then it's okay. I'm a little late. I'm gonna stream, so I'm gonna stream it, trying to set up the Truckers MP. So I was making a profile and and had all kind of issues, whatever. But it was kind of cool at the end, though. I had my first follower up on the convoy, so I mean, first time playing most Truckers MP.
Okay. That's good.
For a while, they're spending it offline.
Prime of the day on Twitch, you can find around 7,000 people watching people play ETS2 online.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard it, but I'm using. I saw it on the guy I watched, Fandela, but learned from there using Restream.io. You stream to them, and then they in turn stream to others, or the multi-platforms at once. And they got a chat feature. You can just load that up, and you see all the chats, all of them, because you connect to all of it, you know, through Restream on their website.
Okay.
And you only stream one place, and they stream to all three. Like I got Mixer, Twitch, and YouTube going.
Okay.
When I stream.
Yeah, I need to try to get all that together, because if I'm out here, I'm gonna be doing my best I can, and with a little help, just like I always, anytime I'm streaming, I'm always looking for information. You know, you know, and that's what it's about. You know, that's to help me.
Well, there's like, what is it? There's sub alerts too, but I use Streamlabs.com. That has all kinds of widgets you can put on with the OBS or XSplit, whatever streaming software. You can put the subscriber, you connect to your Twitch, your whatever channels, YouTube and whatnot.
Okay.
So you see the pop-ups, and you can put chat on the chat on the screen. And same with the Restream, you put the chat on the screen too. It's kind of cool. A little, you know, that way when your people watching after the fact, it goes live on YouTube, they can see the chat.
Okay.
Whereas Twitch and Mixer, you can see the past chat while you're watching the past video, you know, but not YouTube.
Okay. All right.
Which server are you on?
Are you asking me, or?
Yeah, I'm not on a server. I'm just doing single player.
I'm not on any game at the moment myself yet, but I was earlier, way earlier.
Yeah, I wasn't even sure I was going to get up, because I was supposed to be watching Chicago PD, and when I seen some reruns, I was like, up, because normally I sit all day and watch Chicago PD, you know, and it's interesting how, I mean, you know, I don't know if y'all ever watched that before, but I'm always trying to, you know, just like I said, I'm always trying to learn, and I like that team effort, and, you know, and those elite teams that, you know, because I guess, well, on there you have this, because at first I didn't really get a chance to sit down and watch the show, and then I'm like, okay, I could get with this, you know, and then I got my wife involved, and, you know,
You have the special transport DLC?
yes, sir.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, you know, I went on ahead and broke down and got some things, you know. Even though sometimes it can be costly, but I tried not hesitate to support, you know, as much as I can, you know, as much as within me, but I can't. I mean, if I ain't got it to give, then I can't give it. You know.
I'll be right back in about 5.
Okay. Finally, and not bad. You know, I was able to talk to my buddies, and still, you know, get the job done. All right. Oh, another excellent, and got some achievements. Very, very nice. excuse the level. That's just something that I went on ahead and, you know, just like I said, I can play the game. I can start from scratch, but it takes so long. I just refuse to go too far and, you know, and work extra hard if I don't have to, you know. Other than that, you know.
For me, once I get to the point where I'm not getting any more points,
yeah,
to put into stuff, I usually start over. I haven't done that for ETS for my multiplayer profile in a while. I usually do it when I get a new DLC, but I tell ya the other day, but nah.
Okay.
I started this one about a month and a half ago.
Okay. Yeah, I got a few new profiles, just in case, you know, just to I normally use them for the test. A lot of the mods is to make sure that they're you know, I take them out of my main profile and then put them in another profile just to see if, you know, if there's a conflict on that after I done took everything out, or this is brand new, then it's not the I mean, it's not me, it's the mod. So, you know. Yeah. I gotta see who else been checking me out. See how things can slip my mind. So, yeah. But I've always tried to, you know, I've always tried to show good content. You know, all I look for is just a support. You don't know what I'm gonna do. I actually, my mother-in-law's friend actually came over, and we have the same sign, and I blew him away when he seen my my little setup. And, you know, I think he's about in his 50s, late 50s. But I blew him away. He could sit down. He said, I could sit down and just watch you just do whatever, man. It's just, you know, but I mean, this is stuff that I call myself trying to get in school, and then I really never seen as much potential in myself, you know, as some should have seen in me, and then I just went on ahead and just went with it, you know. I still need to I want to get my monitors right, but it's just, I was looking at the stands and I'm like, oh my God, you know, these stands is like $100 and this and that and then this and that. And I'm like, well, I keep things. I mean, I want to keep it clean, but I still I'm not gonna break the bank, you know, either. So, you know, but I can still. I mean, I can still show you some good content. You know, all you do is, you know, follow me. So, I went on ahead and turned this. This resolution is 1024, but technically the resolution that everybody's basically on now. So I mean, that's everybody's starting out at. So I was at 3072 by 768, which is what, and I'm using my my graphics card, the surround sound, the surround setup to actually complete the monitors, to make it all one monitor. So that's still connected, but I went on ahead and just dropped the resolution down in order for it to look as good as it looked. Because, you know, if it looks sloppy and looking, you know, and I don't care. A person tell me, oh, it looks sloppy. It looks, I don't know, you know, just like even you know, my new friend that's on the line with me, you know.
All right, I'm back.
Okay. All right. So, you know,
my dad responded to your comment on my Facebook. And,
okay.
Have fun with that.
Yeah.
I had to explain.
Yeah.
It's funny, when I was living with him for a while there, in between losing my condo and when I quit my job way back in like 2009, but
right.
He doesn't understand when I was playing MMOs and talking to people on chat, and he comes up and starts talking to me. It's like, I'm talking to somebody. They're talking to me right now.
Right.
I'm trying to talk to you.
Right. I mean, it's a small world anyway, man. It's just so small to a world, man. You would never know who is who, and I've connected with folks, and
Yeah.
and even working the job, I stumbled across folks. The world is too small. You'd be surprised. My driving partner that drive with me at the job, he's from the same. His family's from the same. He's from my mom's from Lee's, Alabama. So he's from Lee's, Alabama. If we never talked, you would have never knew. If we keep that communication closed up, we'd never know and learn more. So, you know, uh, it's, it's enough politics and enough anguish and enough, whatever you want to call it, in the world. So, I just try to keep the position of sharing. That's it. And I'm always going to be supporting somebody or getting some information from somebody or subscribing. I got so many subscribers, just people that I've subscribed to just because they're sharing information and I can use that information. I don't know how I'm going to use it, but sometimes sometimes I can use it right away. Sometimes I can use it down the line. Yeah. And all I look for is, even little constructive criticism. Oh, I don't like your stream. Okay, all right then. Well, thanks. At least you responded. You didn't just look at the stream and not say nothing. Even if you say hello, whatever, it's okay. Yeah. And at the end of the day, we all working together. Last night I did a 6-hour stream, man. And it's so funny, and I think this is about an hour right here. And ETS, man, if you on their stream, boy, you gonna be up. It's almost like a day job, just because of the way it was set up. Like when I started the stream, it wanted me to drive 15 hours, even though in game time, just to get to the load. I'm like, oh, this is not gonna work. I'm already gonna be out short-winded already, So, but I gotta find out how to. I'm still working on trying to get this. I haven't been doing any GTA. For the simple, well, I've been playing it, but I'm still trying to get with the 360 controller, But when I did play it on PS3, that's technically where my profile is. So,
yeah,
I'm trying to move that. I'm still trying. Can you move that over onto Steam, or is this conflict with Steam?
Move what onto your Steam?
I have a profile on my social club on PS3. I can't move it over there. Well, I have to start all over.
I'm not sure too much on consoles these days as far as that.
Right. I think it is a conflict because I was looking. I had my brother-in-law over here because he's on PS4, so he was able to move his profile from PS3 to PS4, and that's probably where. Because I was looking on the social club, and I noticed that, okay, well, you're supposed to be able to connect all your little profiles or whatever. So I noticed
What game is it?
This is GTA 5.
Oh, yeah. There might be conflicts because there's different programs for consoles versus gaming.
Right. Like
mods and stuff. You could do PC, you can mod stuff. Like Farming Sim, for example, they can play it on a console, but you can't do certain mods like LUA scripts, like certain maps have LUA scripts or certain trucks or whatever, or tractors and whatnot.
Right.
You can't do that on PlayStation.
Right. I knew it had to be a conflict, and I just couldn't put my finger because see, I'm at 92 on the game, so, and I'm like, man, I got two more people that I had created They had 1 and 3, and I'm gonna be forever trying to get these folks up, up to that level, and it's just, well, I get in there. Well, my buddy Doggish, he was on the game, and when I did create the profile, I wanted to actually have everything CROC 342, and that was what I was trying to do, even though it was what it was. That's who I am, and that's who I will always be, because I created that name in the gym, and that's where I never thought that it would be a nice little fit, and as soon because my weight trainer used to call me CROC, so I was like, okay, I could get with that. I like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, I just put the little flavor on it, CROC 342. So that's who I am.
Well, how I got my name is like, when I was playing this MMO, I started, it was not my first MMO. I played like the Star Wars Galaxies, but anyway, that's how I got my name, is from Star Wars Galaxies.
Okay.
Is there was a gal I played with that we liked each other. We met through the Sims Online, and
okay.
And I followed her there, and we started playing, and eventually started doing a guild, and she inherited some account from her friend that
Right.
Debbie, I can't remember, and her one of her characters' name was Shiny Star. So I started playing. First time I started playing a female character.
Okay.
I played her character Shiny Star, and I fell in love with the name, and
Okay.
it kind of stuck with me. But my name was Huesos, Huesos. It sounds close to my name, Wes.
Okay.
Because my people at work, Mexican friends, I started nicknaming like Salt or Saliva, and they started Victor, Victorious, or something like that, and they started figuring out a name in Spanish or that sounded close to Wes, and it was Huesos. It's Huesos. It's bones, or Hueso, and so that was my handle for a while there, and then I went and created that character in Age of Conan. It was an archer. I didn't quite like it, so I was trying a different character class, and it was what they call Dark Templar. It's like kind of like a form of a tank, and I then eventually started joining a guild, and it's just stuck with me, Shiny Star. And then also too, with Age of Conan, there's a little bit of, you could show the top and stuff like that. It's like following around a nice little piece of ass. I would rather follow around that now, playing a female character in games like that.
Okay.
So it's just kind of stuck with the name of Shiny Star.
Okay. Well, I mean, I mean, that's the thing about it. You keep the creativity. That's what we do. That's what the human race does. And you could, like my kids. I have a daughter that, I mean, she be in her room. She be to herself. I like that. And she knows to leave her doorway open if she wants to communicate or whatever. But man, she be putting some. I thought if she was doing a project for school, and she was just doing this just out the blue. I mean, she was making like little corsages and little mirages and little just being creative. I was like, wow. I mean, in creative minds, So I have my son even following me now. He's been. I'll probably sooner or later have him actually playing, actually in the game, because now he's getting the concept of respecting the gaming, aspect. So I'll be sooner or later having him actually driving. I tried him doing it, and he still has his profile. His profile's still up, And and then I have another son, also Caleb. He already trying to put it. He's fascinated. He want to grab the steering wheel, and he want to grab. He got his own little controller. That he's getting the concept.
Yeah.
And that's mainly all. I never want to get in their way when it comes down to learning good qualities.
Yeah.
You can pick up all kinds of bad habits out in the world if you want to, but I'm not gonna allow you to if I can help it.
It's kind of fun how the internet exploded in games and stuff like that. And it's just like, I remember Sims Online, and I don't know if you ever played The Sims, but it's online version, and it's having roommates, and then eventually hearing about a radio station. People were broadcasting to this radio station through Winamp, and there was a plug-in type of a thing. Anyway, long story short, ended up becoming a DJ in this radio group called Field Radio, and it was awesome, fun. There was quite a bit of drama, just like guilds, but nonetheless, it's, you know, I had a heck of a time. The guy, the main guy running DJ Zildjian, and I was getting a shout out because I said she was talking to my roommate in Sims online, and said, well, she just losing connection. She's having problems. I sent him a private message in game, and so I was like, I'm gonna give him a shout out. And it's like, she's trying to tell my name. Who was us? Who I'm trying to tell him how to spell it. I'm laughing like crazy. Well, just call me Bones. It's Bones in Spanish. Or no, I call him, it's Bones in Spanish. Oh, I'm gonna call you Bones from now on.
Yeah, and it's okay, you know. I had some. I know I was, when I grew up in school. This one guy used to, you know, because I was always lanky, you know, tall, lanky, skinny, whatever, you know, and I was an outcast. It didn't matter, you know. It didn't matter. They just didn't know who they was dealing with. Yep. But the one guy actually usually called me Lurch, you know. He always, you know, he was always getting a laugh, and you rang. I'm like, man, it's okay, you know. Now you got a guy, I think it's a rapper guy, that his name is Big Lurch. I mean, what the, you know, you trying to make fun of the name, and this man and already took the name, and you know, and it's him. So, you know, but I don't know what happened to the guy. I think he fell on a unfortunate demise because all these times he was a bully, or he picked on folks, or he figured that he only wanted to get a laugh or whatever, you know, and that stuff gets old, you know, it just gets old, you know, it's time to grow up, you know, and if you would play a game or you doing whatever you're doing, you do the best you can, you know, you be professional with that, you know, it's integrity in that, and that's one thing that, and you wonder why folks, you know, become hackers or become, get into things, and, you know, just because they don't be valued like they should be, you know, and then I mean that's where they see the value, you know, and if you don't value them, then they're gonna find some kind of value, some form of fashion, you know.
I just remembered that I have them on Facebook. Those guys from back then. Looked them up, found them on Facebook.
Okay. The
broadcasting, and they actually were posting. I haven't really tried it, but there's Sim Online. I can't remember what year it went, but it died out, but they actually have like these people that developed it, the game back for like it was, you know, to put it like a Sim Online thing. It's just kind of like a simulation of it, you know, like they did other games, like there's a Star Wars Galaxies emulator type of a thing, you know. It's like, even though it's no longer existed by Sony or whatever, but I might end up trying to stream that one of these times. It'd be fun, just to go back to the old days, like DJing, but you play music and stuff on Winamp, and then people tune in. But this would be like YouTube here, but
yeah.
I haven't played the music because I've been watching that. It's like I told you in text, you know, be careful with the music because you can get striked.
Yeah. I know. Oh, I know. A lot of times, just like I said, sometimes I will be defiant sometimes, but I know. I understand. I tried to go in there and actually fix it, but for some reason it wouldn't allow me to fix it. So
you should be able to go to edit and then like add music or something like that, and then choose one of those music I showed you.
Yeah,
I downloaded those. I think it's free on or no, I actually played on YouTube itself. I downloaded them, or either that or I even looked up some on iTunes and downloaded freeware, stuff like that, and I put it on my Winamp program. It's pretty easy program to play.
Yeah, I must probably try to do that because I like to hear some kind of, you know, sometimes it can be sleep. I remember I didn't have anything going, and ended up dozing off on the road and ended up crashing because, you know, because I'm you know, I need things to kind of keep me, you know, going. You know.
Going. Yeah, there's all kinds of other free or uncopyrighted or not freeware, royalty-free music, meaning they're not copyrighted.
Okay.
All kinds of the internet you could, you know, do and stuff like that. And there's even YouTube channels like that too that has that. There's one I kept having issues, but you know. But anyway.
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna try to check out.
Some of them you'll have to give the credits to whoever, but you can use it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there's even top.
Which is a given. Like if you make something, you want credit for making that.
Right.
But
you don't care if other people use it.
Yeah.
As long as you get the credit for it.
Yeah, I don't care.
I was getting copyrighted recently because I was starting up a new game or something reset on my farming sim and it started playing the background music, and I got flagged because of the creator of that, and it's like, wait a minute, I disputed that because they probably got a little bit of royalty for SES using, not SES, is it? No, Giants using that, you know, or even, I don't know, whatever, and they cleared it. But, yeah. There's a one top user, or top streamer, like, I don't know if you ever watched PvP versus PvP, or GF versus GF.
Okay.
They're Jesse Wellens and Gina. Well, they broke up as boyfriend and girlfriend, but they also find, you know, people that makes music for them that are copyright free.
Okay.
Yeah. So they give them credits, I think, for that, like you said.
Yeah. I mean, just like I said, I support whatever. It don't even matter, man. It's just a lot of times, you know, I don't care. You know.
It just sucks about the YouTube partner program requirements now, and we're going to lose the monetization. But I was afraid we're going to lose the 15 minute, you know, up to 15 minutes. Well, I guess they changed that a while back. Before it was like, yeah, you had to get partner before you can stream longer than or upload longer than 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess they changed that. And I never knew that. I was like afraid of that, but no, it's not. You can still stream for a long period of time or upload longer. You just have to get verified.
Yeah, I had actually, because when I looked at the video, because I knew it was long, and then I thought something happened because I had to look and see.
They increased it. I can't remember what it is now, but
yeah,
it used to be only like a limit of 2 hours. I remember transferring videos from Twitch to YouTube, which they still do.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I seen that conflict. And then
but now it's extended, and I think it's longer than. Yeah. I think up to 15. Yeah, how many hours? I can't remember how many hours. I can probably Google it.
Yeah, because I'm a partner with them. And, you know, I went on ahead and just did whatever I needed to do to kind of, because I have my business side, so I may want to do a stream on that, you know, whatever. So I didn't want to cause conflict, you know.
It's up to 12 hours length.
Okay. All right.
It's just once you got your first created account, and then you get verified.
Okay.
With your email or whatever, and then you could do more than 15 minutes.
Yeah, I had made sure all that was together.
And have a good track record. So like, watch your copyrights.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I lost mine for a while there, and I had to wait. I think I can't remember how long it was, but and then I could upload longer than 15 minutes.
Okay.
It had a bunch of copyrighted music I was playing.
Yeah, I think the last time, because I'm looking at I'm on my YouTube thing now just to see what I was able to do, and it look like I can't even use that feature. So I figure I'll probably try to dispute it, you know, just if they want to take it. I don't care, you know, I don't care.
Right. I'm just saying it can add up multiple copyrights. Eventually they can decide to shut you down.
Yeah.
And then the other thing was funny is about this before this YouTube thing. Before I even go live stream, my live stream dashboard, it says not suitable for advertisers. I'm like, I just changed this title, and I don't have anything in my title or my keywords bad, and I just have to. It's because the bot's flagging it, but how is it flagging it before? How does it know before I even go live stream on my live stream dashboard?
Right.
I'm not live yet.
Yeah.
How does it know?
I know.
So I had to have that request a manual review.
Okay.
I always got them back, you know, but right now we can all monetize until February 20th unless we got the over 1,000K subs and over 4,000 hours viewed.
Right.
Over the past year. Which streaming could do it. You could easily do that if you have adds up. If people are watching your stream for 2 hours, and you got people watching all the way through, you know, like Mark, for example, he's got it probably in 2 or 3 streams if he does 2 or 3 streams in one day.
Right.
But it hurts those other ones that are doing creative videos or like how-to videos or blogs or, you know, they're small YouTubers.
Right.
And the other thing is funny, mixers, I didn't even know it existed until I saw somebody broadcasting it to it. It's developed actually not far from me in Redmond, you know, like when Microsoft built or originated. But they're 750 followers. It's low. Their required partner program or affiliate, you know, or get a partner is lower than what YouTube is doing.
Okay.
And they're going to be hurting the gaming community for YouTube gaming.
Right.
And even Twitch is lower to get their affiliate. I think YouTube might be hurting themselves in the day, even though certain, like Logan Paul and reaction videos or whatever people are all over the YouTube videos about why they're doing it.
Right.
To increase the requirement. That guy streaming a dead body, Logan Paul.
Right.
Or not streaming, but uploading the video. And I guess they just don't want to pay out those small people $100 a year. They want to save money, I guess. You never know.
Yeah, there's always somebody trying to save some money. But, yeah, I just found out because we have a power company here, and you know, and they got a class action lawsuit already for doing some things they had no business doing, and a lot of it, at the end of the day, is you giving and taking. You just like this other one that their competition actually gives free appliances, you know, and then they take your own. You have to give and take.
YouTube, you never know, might end up starting getting competition. Facebook, for example, they're starting to, people stream to Facebook now. I mean, Restream don't have that option. I can't stream to Facebook, but Shadowplay, you can. Right.
Yeah, I got to find out. I think my Shadowplay is still hooked up to my Elgato, because I have the Elgato. So I just went on ahead and bought it. You know, it didn't matter. You know.
Yeah. I would have a heck of a time trying to. I was using XSplit, and why am I recording choppy, going stream on choppy? I never did before, and their updates. And it's like, heck with it. I'm not going to pay their subscription. I'm going to try OBS, and I got it working, stabilizing on XSplit. I like XSplit. Don't get me wrong, but I have the i7-4770. Why are they doing these updates? And I have to do this really advanced technical switches of codecs and jargon of encoders and whatever to try to get it to stream better.
Right.
And then I go do OBS or Shadowplay first, and then I eventually started doing OBS. And wow, I can do better. So I got a better internet than I had. So.
Yeah, I have a Spectrum, and then they done gave us 100 megs now compared to what we used to have. We started out at 50 megs. Now I got 100 megs. It was a little bit costly, but because I went on and got the cable and all that stuff. But I didn't care.
I forgot about it. You mentioned some of your resolution was bad. I saw one of your videos. It's like either like too wide or something.
Yeah, that was that. Remember when I was telling you about the 30? I had it hooked up to the wide screen set. I was using all 3 monitors at the same time. 3072 by 768. So
I wonder if you can actually talk in Mark's channel. Some people might know, or even Mark himself, because he streams Farming Simulator with all 3 screens going. That kind of resolution. Well, it's still decent resolution on the not stretched out.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta find out what. Well, I know that he uses because I'm streaming straight off my within the channel. I know that he has his his webcam or whatever actually pointing at himself. Like I got my.
Well, Farming Sim he doesn't.
Okay.
But it's not stretched out.
Okay.
He does all 3 screens. You still have a camera up in the corner like you're doing.
Right. Right. It might be just
the Euro trucks he does full screen because people like it that way. He doesn't. He said a lot of people commented they don't like it when he's playing his truck simulator without the camera like he does. But on Farming Sim, he still does full screen like you're doing right now.
Yeah, but that's what I was doing. I actually was going with using the surround sound because I have the 1050 Ti graphics card now, so instead of the 660 that I was using.
I wonder if it's something to do with the settings in OBS.
It could be.
What they output, you got to set the output. I think it's in advanced in the recording or streaming. I have to look, but it's something to do with your output of your output resolution.
Okay.
Not what you're inputting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's why I needed some help. You know, because I'm always asking for some input. You know, because I like to be able to see everything. You know, especially like for instance, if I'm playing ATS, I don't technically need the track IR. I can see both sides of the truck, you know, on my screens, you know, instead of trying to struggle, trying to, you know, going through all kinds of extra motions, you know. And if I need to... Can you
still hear me?
Huh?
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
I was just checking. I loaded up OBS because I closed it. I thought it wasn't working.
Okay.
But it's in the settings and the video tab. There's a base canvas. That's what you're actually watching yourself.
Right.
The output scaled resolution, you want to set it to 1920 by 1080.
Okay,
that makes sense.
I know I know that makes sense. Let me see if I can actually get that together. All right, I'm right on the screen now. So now, what you say I got to do?
So on settings, and then the video tab.
Okay.
There's the base canvas resolution is what you're watching yourself or seeing, right?
Okay.
The output scale resolution is 1920 by 1080.
Okay. All right. Okay. I was messing with this before, and somehow
so it might have had your base canvas broadcasting your base canvas, and that's why it's stretched out.
Okay. Well,
that's my hunch.
Well, I'm at 1920 by 1080 on both of them right now. But the thing about it is,
well, what you do is you change your display settings to how you want to do 3 screens, right?
Right.
Then go back to OBS settings, make sure your base canvas is what you set your desktop as.
Okay.
And then your output, make it sure it's go down to 1920 by 1080.
Okay. I'm gonna have to try that. Well, you know, I can kind of go out of here now because I can still talk.
Shouldn't have to restart stream. It should automatically update.
Okay. Well, I know the video thing is saying that it's up now, but even though if you look on my screen, it's like it's paused because I don't have anything. It's just black, you know. So anytime I go into the
Alt tab.
Right.
The way to get away with that is if you capture from desktop.
Okay.
Instead of from game capture, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. So.
And then or do game capture but window mode in the game. You know, game settings for window mode.
Okay.
Then you won't pause.
Okay. I mean, I like the pause feature because then everybody don't really see what I'm doing in the background. You know, if I can help it. But I mean, if I want to show somebody what I'm doing, it doesn't matter. You know, because a lot of times, because technically you can see what I'm doing because I'm showing you on my webcam. So, you know.
Well, when I was looking up trying to get better frames and settings on the OBS, I found encoder settings, and I also saw that the old previous, I don't know if it's regular OBS, but sometimes if you do have low frames per second playing the game, it's better to not do game capture, do window capture. But that's, I don't know if you have that issue, but
yeah, I'm gonna show you exactly what because if I go into the game, technically it's set up at just like the only way you're actually able to see the game like you see it now, because I changed the settings in the game, you know, to back to 10. It's 1024 by 768 right now. So, um,
well, you broadcast. You're saying on your description of your video right now 3072 by 768.
right.
That's for all 3 screens, right?
That's what it was, and that's what it's been. But because someone had said, you know, within the chat, there's something wrong with your resolution. Your resolution I can't see, and you know, so I just recently, between this video and yesterday's video, I just redid everything. But this, I'm gonna show you exactly where I'm at.
Well, that's what I was saying. You could set your stereo vision or stereo, whatever they call it, to make it all 3 screens. Go back to the resolution for your desktop, for your game, to make it 3072 by 768, right?
Okay.
Once you get that set, then go to OBS settings and make sure your canvas is saying that.
Okay.
It's downscaling it to 1920.
Okay.
Or not really down, kind of downscaling it, but it's making it so it views better on when somebody watches you.
Right. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I was asking for input in regards to that. I've been looking for that for the longest because no one acts like they talk to nobody. They don't want to talk to me. So, you know, and if you're not telling,
I'm not experienced. I'm learning it myself. But I'm just saying that's my hunch for my technical knowledge a little bit or experience.
Now, if you look at, I don't know if you can actually now. As the screen pops up, you're going to see that all 3 of my screens going to pop up, just like on Mark's, what's the name now?
Once it catches up, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, once it catches up, yeah.
From the delay.
Yeah, now you can pretty much see, you see me actually change the resolution?
I'm still hearing you talking about what we talked a few bit ago. I still see only two monitors, right?
Okay, it should be going to 3 monitors. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably. I think you have a little bit of delay, more delay.
Yeah, it's more delay. But if you look in the webcam.
I see you doing it in the game right now.
Right. But that's the way I had it. I've always had it set up at 30 by 72, by 3072 by 768. But when I go into the game, go into the OBS, which I would have thought it would have downscaled anyway, you know.
Did you go back to? Did you start going to the OBS settings after you did that?
Yeah, I'm going into it now, but I'm gonna have to stop the stream because the stream is still going. So I'm gonna stop the stream.
Well, if you stop the stream and restart it, it's gonna continue on YouTube, and it won't make a new video. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If it's within a few seconds, it takes actually a minute or 2 before it actually processes to your channel.
Okay.
So it's just gonna stop for them watching.
Okay.
And then come the YouTube gaming or YouTube channel, your channel.
Okay.
It'll just look like it stopped for a little bit and come back.
Okay. Well, I have it delayed anyway. I have a delay feature, the delay feature in here anyway. You know, so. That's
why it's a little longer than I usually have. It's only 2-3. I don't have any delay, but this between me and YouTube it does.
Okay.
Or restream it does, but.
I'll probably have to go into the settings and I'll probably up that too. Let me go out of the stream real quick.